Hey, did you ever stop to think that the sun isn't actually on fire? It's not like a raging bonfire up there. It's more of a nuclear reactor. Picture this. Inside stars, hydrogen atoms fuse to become helium atoms, releasing a ton of energy through nuclear fusion. That energy then shoots out in all directions, finding its way to us. Now, let's chat about those shooting stars. They might seem like they're blazing through the sky in flames, but it's not exactly a fiery situation. Catching a glimpse of a shooting star means you're seeing the glow from the intense air pressure in front of the meteor. It heats up as it speeds through our atmosphere, creating that bright appearance. And guess what? They're not technically on fire. They just burn up due to the heat generated. Switching gears to the future, have you heard that 2025 is expected to break records as the hottest year ever? It's not just about heat waves and wildfires. Warming waters are causing issues too. Bacteria love the warmer conditions, making raw oysters unsafe to eat. Even beer might not taste as good due to declining hops production in Europe. But hey, there's a silver lining. The Inflation Reduction Act is investing big bucks, nearly $370 billion, in climate and clean energy initiatives. Now, asteroids. Turns out, nuking them, like in the movies, isn't a foolproof plan. Breaking a giant asteroid into smaller pieces doesn't guarantee safety. Those fragments could still pose a major hazard. Speaking of space experiences, did you know that you can't cry in space the way you do on Earth? Thanks to microgravity, your tears form watery blobs that float around. And those astronauts floating around the International Space Station? They're not truly weightless. They're in a perpetual state of free fall, orbiting our planet. In the realm of sound, space isn't as silent as you might think. While it's not like the movies, there are spots where sound can travel, like around certain black holes. And those sounds of the planets you've heard about? They come from radio emissions produced by the interaction of magnetic fields with charged particles. One space myth to bust: astronauts don't spontaneously explode in space without a spacesuit. It's hazardous, sure, but no spontaneous explosions. Exhaling forcefully won't send you flying either. Handrails or thrusters are key for movement. And about the moon, there's no permanent dark side. It's tidally locked, meaning it rotates at the same rate it revolves around Earth. Oh, and Earth. It's not a perfect sphere. It's technically an oblate spheroid, a bit flattened at the poles and bulging at the equator. So, there you have it, a more down-to-earth take on these space myths. Makes you wonder what else we might have been told, right? And hey, speaking of myths, how about delving into some dino tales and another adventure?